What's up, man? Man, yo, I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. Hell no, no grapes. I ain't eating no grapes right now. Just a few chips, a handful of chips. Just a few chips, a handful of chips. That's it. Let's get this show started, man. Salute to everybody, man. Um, Peace to all my people. At home during the daytime. Oh my God, Robert De Niro's son is a woman now.
And support, friends, family.
Oh my God. Robert De Niro's son is a woman.
Strangers, old peers from school, thank you for reaching out. It means a lot. And I want to give a special thank you to Ava, who was the extremely talented interviewer.
You can tell he's biracial too. Jesus Christ. That's Robert De Niro's son.
And I want to give a thank you to them for sharing.
It's like the more they know they're not supposed to be doing something, the more they do it. You know you ain't supposed to be fighting in court, man. You know you ain't supposed to be fighting in court. You know damn well you're not supposed to be fighting in court. And when the bailiff come over there, you supposed to calm down. When the bailiff come over there, they get more excited. Black people get more excited when you try to break the fight up. You notice that? Press one. They get more excited. You better off just letting them. You better off not saying nothing to them when they start to get excited. You're better off not saying anything because if you try to break it up, they're gonna fight you to fight each other. You know damn well you're not supposed to be fighting in court, man. Stop this shit, man. Everybody smash the like button. The early crowd has smashed the like button. Support the channel via PayPal, Cash App, or the Super Chat, guys. Support the channel. I'm bringing you guys 2 streams a day. If you missed the stream last night, man, the stream last night was good, man. And I'm gonna come back tonight with another stream, man. Make sure y'all support the channel. Shout out to Louis Barrow, man. He says Shiloh and Carmelo should have a boxing match. Look at the educated blacks. Look at the educated blacks. Look at the educated blacks sitting right here. The blacks with some sense, man. I think these are lawyers or something, or some kind of shit. Let me move. Shout out to Louis Barrow. I don't think Shiloh Carmelo should have a boxing match because we can't be assured that Carmelo won't pull out a knife. Press one. I need some assurances from the National Action Generation Network that Carmelo's not going to be pulling out a knife. If that's the case, then yeah, we can do a boxing match, man. And Shiloh will fuck him up. And Dominique Alexander can fight the baby in the undercard. Dominique Alexander versus the baby. That'll be the undercard. Yeah, you know damn well you're not supposed to be fighting in court. Everyone knows that, man. This ain't something that like, oh, you can't fight in court. Oh, our bad, y'all. Oh, y'all, our bad, my bad. We ain't know. Everybody, you know you're not supposed to be fighting in court, man. Let's keep it a buck, man. Everyone knows that, man. No one has to be told that, man. These fucking animals acting like they don't know that you don't fight in court. Acting like, oh, you know damn well you don't fight in court. Did he say I'm gonna kill all y'all? Look at this brother right here. Look at this brother right here. Look at this brother right here, man. Yeah, people are tired of blacks, man. People are tired of blacks, man. People are very tired of blacks, man. I'm seeing it online, man. I'm seeing it online. I'm like, damn. When I see it online, I'm like, damn. I'm like, damn. It make you think like, damn. I'm like, damn. The things people say now. People don't got no problem saying shit. People don't got no problem saying shit, man.
I'm not gonna go nowhere. Arguing is not turn around and shut up. You're fucking stupid. Dumbass. You slap her, yo. You slap her. I swear to God, I will beat your fucking ass. I will go. I will beat I swear to God. I will go fucking put down on your I'm not saying that. Right.
The flight deck. Everybody in their seats with their seatbelts fastened, or this plane will not be going to Orlando. So everybody, please get in your seats with your seatbelts fastened at this time. Thank you.
Because that was an info seat. Everybody was about to be delayed for some bullshit. We all gotta be the bigger person. It's 47 rolling. Damn, everybody wanna get home. Y'all wanna get home? Oh. On the plane, let's get to the destination. Oh, y'all here with me.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
With the light that I have now, as a white woman who leads a Black-led sport and celebrated here, I want to show a light on Black women. They don't get the media coverage that they deserve. They've given so much. With the light that I have now, as a white woman who leads a Black-led sport and celebrated here, I want to show a light on Black women. They don't get the media coverage that they deserve. They've given so much. With the light that I have now, as a white woman who leads a Black-led sport, and celebrated.
If Shiloh Hendrix can, if the whole Shiloh Hendrix phenomenon could lead to no more of this, if this could be, if we don't get any more of this, I think Shiloh Hendrix has done her job. Press 1. I'd rather I'd rather encounter Shiloh Hendrix than encounter this woman any day. Any self-respecting Black person would rather encounter a Shiloh Hendrix than this person.
Here, I want to show a light on Black women. They don't get the media coverage that they deserve. They've given so much. With the light that I have now, as a white woman who leads a Black-led sport and celebrated here, I want to show a light on Black women. They don't get the media coverage that they deserve. They've given so much. With the light that I have now, as a white woman who leads a Black-led sport and celebrated here, I want to show a light on Black.
Yo, give me Shiloh Hendrix over this any day.
That they deserve.
Boy Kachina says, and Nation, who had this in their feed? I had to go find it because the platform hasn't been busted up for helping China yet. Peace. I think you're talking about the previous clip. We got it. Shout out to boy Kachina, man. Louis Barrow says, why sisters got degrees and good jobs be the worst son, be with the worst son men and be a shooters and felons? Well, let me say this. A lot of those girls with good jobs, I'll break it down for you. I'll break it down for you, man. I can break that down for you, man. You know, I can break that down for you, brother. Okay? Let me break it down for you. Let me break it down for y'all. He says, Louis Burrow asked the question, man. He says, why do educated sisters, why do sisters that got degrees and good jobs be with the worst son men that be shooters and fellas? Well, let me break that down to you. In the black community, education is not valued at all as a whole. Certain families do, certain neighborhoods value, yeah, but as a whole. So the people that are smart or academically inclined in a black area or a black school are in no ways popular, okay? Your popularity be on negative 1,000 if you're very smart, if you're a super scholar, right? You're active in the classroom. You want to answer questions. You picking your teacher's brain. You're asking follow-up questions. You're trying to get a good understanding of the subject. You know, you use school for what it's for. Because in black communities, school is a social setting. You know what I'm saying? It's an indoor street corner, right? So if you're one of those students that's active in, in the classroom, in the school, seeking, acquiring knowledge, doing your homework at night and in the evenings when school is out so that you can get good grades, active in your college admission process, SAT prep, all that stuff, you don't have much time to be popular either. So you got two things. Your popularity is going to be on zero just because of blacks have an anti-intellectual culture. And you don't have time to be popular because you're acquiring knowledge and you're becoming successful in the classroom and good grades. So by the time all the other girls are wearing the tight jeans and getting fucked on in the behind the bleachers and fighting each other and clicking up, this clique fighting this clique and chasing this boy. And all the boys in your school that are popular are thugs. So almost every dude in your school that's popular is a thug or athlete or some kind of quasi fake wannabe thug, right? So boom, now you've graduated on to college. And now you're around a bunch of white people. And you're on a college campus, so you're probably going to be in the Black Student Union. Press 1. That same sister from that Martin Luther King Junior High School, that was the nerd. When she comes on that campus, she's going to be in the Black Student Union. And she's going to be stirring up trouble and talking about white people this and white people that and goddamn misrepresentation of this goddamn 16, 19 and all this bullshit, right? Disproportionate that and right. And she missed out on getting the popular boy. She missed out on having that guy, the it guy in her community. So now she's got her degree, right? She's got her degree. And she's got a home. Got a nice house. Got a nice car. She's a nice girl. Now she want that dude that she couldn't get in high school. Now she want that dude she couldn't get in high school because she wasn't popping. She wasn't popular. And the whole time she was in college, she had her fist in the air. So she couldn't find them there either. And they, those guys all dating with the white girls too in college. All the it guys, black guys on the college campus gonna be with white girls. Because white girls are sucking and fucking and doing orgies and all that stuff, right? Helping you with your homework and shit, helping you with your grades and all that type of stuff, right? So now she got her fist in the air. So now, now she graduated and she got everything, right? And now she want that dude, the it guy she never could get. Not because she's not pretty or she's not good enough, but because it just wasn't in the cards for that community, for that girl to get the it guy. And guess who's the it guy in her mind, in her psyche, and in her mind, the it guy is that guy from high school that she couldn't get. That guy from high school, the guy who was the most popular guy in the school, Traviante from fucking 14th in Smith Street. He got a little jump shot, but he don't really care about basketball. He'd rather be a thug and shit. That's how they end up with that nigga. That's how the educated sisters end up with that nigga. That's how the educated sisters end up with Traviante. The Aquarius. You're like, what the fuck that bro doing with the Aquarius, man? That's how she ended up with the Aquarius. She couldn't get the Aquarius back in high school, even though she had a crush on him. The Aquarius wouldn't look at her, look her way. Her parents made her wear skirts and shit. Her parents wouldn't letting her come to school in skin tight jeans with the Punani print. Her parents needed to know where she was every fucking second. Once school let out, she got to call her parents. She could never get the guy that she wanted in high school. I'm telling you, man, that's why that girl date Traviante when she get older. Because he's the little boy that she couldn't have in high school. All girls want the popular guys, man. All girls want the guys that are, have social credit and social value in their community. Okay? In the black community, the guys with social credit and social value are, that type of guy. Does that answer it for you, Lewis, man? Press 1 if that answered it for you, Lewis. Shout out to D from Boston, man. He said, salute. 2 killed, 3 injured in sports bar shooting in Memphis this morning. Suns are off the hook. Let's see what's going on in Memphis, man. Everybody, man, continue to smash that like button, man. Continue to smash that like button, man. Continue to smash that like button, yo.
With more questions than answers tonight after their loved one was shot and killed at his home on Hickory Hill. Now, this deadly shooting happened last month at an apartment complex on Ridge Drive.
Well, tonight only on Fox 13, we're hearing from a man who says that he is a close friend of the victim.
Fox 13 Sierra Jordan is.
This is old, man. Let me see. That's old, isn't it? You said it was a shooting last night? Okay, here we go. This is it right here.
Fox 13.
Jesus.
Is on breaking news. 2 people killed in a deadly mass shooting at a bar and grill in Fraser. It happened at Infinity Sports Bar and Grill on North Watkins.
Fox 13's Daniel Wilkerson is there, and he joins us there live. Daniel, when we talked to you 30 minutes ago, there were a lot of family members there just horrified and saddened by what happened. What is the situation now? It looks like you've changed positions.
Yes, I have. We've moved a little bit closer to the action. I'm going to show you what we can show you while I tell you what has happened here. This is Infinity Bar and Grill here on Watkins, and you're taking a look at the scene. Family members just left a little while ago. You will hear from one in just a second. As you would imagine, they were just inconsolable. What we know, folks, 5 people shot in and outside of this club. We understand that 2 men are dead this morning. 3 people are in critical condition, taken to hospitals, 1 by ambulance, 2 by private vehicle. You can see there is some sort of vehicle, appears to be, I'm going to move this up so this vehicle can get in. This may be some type of coroner vehicle. Usually when they come in, they're in those black vans. But like I said, 5 people shot. 3 people taken to the hospital, 2 by private vehicle, 1 by ambulance. Those people are in critical condition this morning. 1 person died here on the scene. Another person died at a hospital. We understand of the 3 people who were taken to the hospital in critical condition, 2 of those are females and 1 man. Now, as I said, I spoke with family members out here. They said that the violence has got to stop. It sounds cliche because we say it so much. You're looking.
Yes, it does sound very cliche. I'm glad he said that, man. The violence has got to stop. White people, man. You want some ammo against these niggas? Just watch this show, man. Yo, if white people really wanted to fucking stick it to niggas, man, they would just watch this show. No other show shows you the real of how these niggas are than this show. And it's so easy. It's so easy, man. Niggas need to wake up, man. Niggas don't need no race war. Y'all don't need no race war. Y'all need to wake the fuck up and humble yourselves, man. You're fucking savages. You're pro-Magnon. You're prehistoric men and women. You need to wake up, humble yourselves, and enjoy living in the first world. Enjoy living in modern civilization, man. We do nothing to maintain this shit. We serve no essential function. We do nothing to maintain this world. Nothing to maintain this country. Nothing. Who, Jasmine Crockett and fucking goddamn Maxine Waters? That ain't shit. They could be replaced. Whatever they do can be replaced. Michael Jordan and fucking LeBron James, whatever they do can be replaced. It's not essential. Fucking Michael Jackson and Drake, that shit can be replaced, man. That's just entertainment. White people can find another person to entertain them. Niggas do nothing essential and cause all these fucking problems.
looking straight ahead at two police officers, MPD officers who are collecting evidence. And it looks like what they're looking for would be cameras. They say that the cameras will really be critical in this situation. I want you to hear from an aunt of a man who, keep in mind, folks, he was found dead in the parking lot. She says they found out about his death by way of Facebook Live and saw his body on the ground on that Facebook Live. Keep in mind, folks, he was found dead in the parking lot. She says they found out about his death by way of Facebook Live and saw his body on the ground on that Facebook Live.
The fights gotta stop. They just gotta stop. Cause like people ending up dead everywhere. There's people dead in the club, outside the club.
Niggas ending up dead everywhere. And white people unlucky enough to cross their paths. If you remove niggas from this country, it'll be the safest developed country in the world.
They even killed my nephew. They done killed my nephew.
How old was your nephew?
32.
32 years old.
And he gone.
32. Going to a party, a sports bar, trying to have some fun. 32, that's not nothing odd at 32. A 32-year-old man is in his sexual prime. He's on the scene. He's out and about, man. He's got friends. He's going places with his friends and trying to meet girls. That's common for a 32-year-old man. There's nothing wrong with that. The problem is the black sports bars are fucking dangerous.
He gone.
Because of gun violence.
Because of gun violence in Memphis.
Not because of gun violence. He gone because of fucking low impulse control. Fucking niggas thinking every nigga thinking he a tough guy. No value for life. Niggas not having no fucking prefrontal cortex. He gone because he gone just like every nigga in there. Prefrontal cortex was gone. Press 1. You in a fucking club with a bunch of drunk people with no prefrontal cortex. A bunch of drunk, super tough people, and none of them got a prefrontal cortex. Hopefully it was like a couple biracial people with like half a prefrontal cortex to try to break it up. What do you think her thoughts were on the Carmelo Anthony Austin Metcalf situation? I want to know what you guys think about that. When she heard whatever the story is about Carmelo Anthony and Jordan and Austin Metcalf, what do you think she lies? What her opinions are on that, man? Salute to Rick Hempstead, man. He said, shout out to Ak in the chat. One love, man. Salute to Rick Hempstead. You think this woman thinks that touching somebody's bag is you think now she feels like, hey, touching somebody's bag is not worth killing somebody. Now she sees the light, man. Think she oh, you know what? I see the light now. Actually, now that you said it, man, touching somebody's bag is not worth killing them. Links in the description box. If you're looking for the PayPal is in the description box, man. Let me look for it. Let me turn my phone on, man. I had to turn my phone on, man. Because I'm telling you, I ain't met a black woman that don't think was nothing wrong with that white boy getting killed. I haven't met a black woman who thinks that that white boy deserves some grace or deserves to be in a pushing match without getting killed. Not one. All these conservative sisters with their YouTube channels, I never see them in real life. Never see those people in real life. You said there's no link? Oh, let me see. Let me. Yeah, man. It's depraved, it's depressing. Oh, there is no. Should be a link. Should be. Yeah. Oh yeah. Link goes to my the PayPal link in there. All the links in the description box, man. All my links in the description box. All my links in the description box. Shout out to all you guys. Shout out to all you guys support the channel, man. He said a curse. No, this is just DNA, man. I guess you could call that curse because DNA can't be changed quickly. DNA not going to change. Like people think this is going to be a problem that could be fixed. This is going to be a problem that people will have to find a solution to. You can't fix black people. It's DNA, so you can't fix black people. This is a problem that's going to have to be society is. We're going to have to work around it. We're going to have to. Society's going to have to come up with a solution. And thank God for white people. Because if it wasn't for white people, the solution would be brutal. Press 1. Who want Arabs coming up with the solution for black people? Who want Asians coming up with the solution for black people? Who want Hispanics coming up with the solution for black people?
In Memphis. In Memphis, man. This is sad.
Back out live, folks. Throughout the morning, as I said about 30 minutes ago, we are going to be taking a look at the gun violence at this particular club, because Fox 13 has reported back at this club several times. We will go over those incidents coming up in about 30 minutes.
Jesus.
Jay in Memphis. This is News Channel 3 at 3.
Right now on News Channel 3 at 3, tragedy at a local bar as gunfire erupts overnight, leaving 2 dead and 3 others injured. What we're learning about the victims, the suspect still at large, and how the community is reacting. And local leaders push to keep decisions close to home as Tennessee lawmakers continue with state takeover efforts. The latest on the saga, plus more at what's at stake for students and the future of the district. Plus, the biggest night in blues is landing here in the Bluff City this week. We sit down one-on-one with the Blues Foundation members to talk more about what fans can expect for the Blues Music Awards. Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining us for News Channel 3 at 3. I'm Alex Coleman. We have a lot to cover, but first, 2 people are dead and 3 others in the hospital after an overnight shooting in the Fraser area. WREG's Tia McKenzie brings us details about the violence and the outcry from the community to put the guns down.
Police are here once again at the Infinity Sports Bar and Grill. This time, they're investigating a shooting that left 2 people dead. People I spoke with in the neighborhood say something must be done because of the ongoing violence that occurs at this location. Officers responded to a shooting just before 2 a.m. According to a Memphis police report, an altercation inside the club led to gunshots being fired. More than 20 evidence markers are scattered throughout the parking lot at the North Watkins Bar and Grill.
Places like this, when you got everything going on, needs to be monitored.
1 man was pronounced dead on the scene and 1 man died after being...
Nah, man. Ain't no need to be monitored. It need to be shut down. That's the problem with you niggas. Keep kicking the can down the road. You go and monitor it. If you gotta monitor it, shut it down. Let them niggas go in a cabin in the woods and make a juke joint. That's why juke joints was big back in the 40s, because nobody wanted niggas around. Niggas had to go in a fucking cabin in the middle of the woods.
When you got everything going on, needs to be monitored.
1 man was pronounced dead on the scene and 1 man died after being transported to Regional 1. 2 other men are in critical condition. 1 woman was also injured. Yellow crime tape served as a barrier as traffic slowed to witness what was happening, a scene too many Memphians are familiar with. Back in February, a man was left severely injured after accidentally shooting himself. Some believe the sports bar could soon be deemed a nuisance.
We have to do something as a community. It's just not a person who holds status. This is a us thing. It's a moral thing. We have to change from within each other so that we can understand that respecting one life is something that we should take and hold as sacred.
According to Memphis Data Hub, there have been 14 homicides in the Fraser area so far this year. Residents believe solving the issue.
Yo, think about if you lived in a neighborhood that had 14 homicides this year. And we're not talking about the city, okay? We're not talking about your city. We're not talking about the north side, the east side, the west side. We're talking about the neighborhood. You know, every little neighborhood got its name. Every neighborhood's named something. The little neighborhood, just the neighborhood, the confines of that certain neighborhood. Once you cross that street, you're in another neighborhood. Once you cross this street, you're in another neighborhood. Just your neighborhood. 14 homicides already this year. And countless shootings, and countless carjackings, and countless robberies, and countless chimp outs, a gazillion chimp outs, but 14 homicides. And we're in, what is this, April, May? We're in May. And 14 people in your neighborhood have been killed already this year. And last year it was the same thing. And the year before it was the same thing. And the year before it was the same thing. And the year before that it was the same thing. And the year before that it was the same thing. And the year before that it was the same thing.
Of crime starts at home, but also with elected leaders.
They've got to come up with something. You know, we can't do it. That's what we are choosing them for, you know, to help us fight out crime.
Councilman J.B. Smiley Jr., who is also...
Yeah, fight our crime, but don't lock up my sons. Don't lock up our sons. And the police we don't need the police bothering people. Damn, the police, man. How come y'all don't do this in the white neighborhood? See, niggas will say that shit, and then 5 minutes later saying, the police, you don't see all this police in the white neighborhood. Police don't do this in the white neighborhood. No shit. Shout out to S Freak, man. He say salute to everyone out there in the nation. Love you all. Shout out. Nick Kaladi says, Ock Nation strong. Shout out to you, Nick Kaladi, man. Beginning in the Logan
Councilman
Federico.
J.B. Smiley Jr., who is also running for Shelby County Mayor, says it takes the entire community to combat the crime crisis.
We have to change the laws so they can be tougher on those individuals who are committing these violent crimes. If you're committing a violent crime in our community, we need to lock them up and throw away the key. There's no excuse for violent crime. No excuse. We have to make sure that we're putting each and every person in a better position.
This is an ongoing investigation. If you can help, call Crime Stoppers. Reporting for your news leader and
Them niggas say that till you start locking niggas up. Soon as you start locking niggas up, these niggas, the same nigga. As soon as you start locking up the people doing the violent crime, this same bubblehead nigga gonna come back and be like, we've looked at the data and disproportionately more black people are being locked up for violent crimes than white people. And the only thing that would explain this is racism. Press 1. Old bubblehead ass niggas. It's because niggas is the ones doing it, you jackass. We need more people to do. We need to be.
Councilman J.B. Smiley Jr., who is also running for Shelby County Mayor, says it takes the entire community to combat the crime crisis.
We have to change the laws so they can be tougher on those individuals who are committing these violent crimes. If you're committing a violent crime in our community, we need to lock them up and throw away the key. There's no excuse for violent crime. No excuse. We have to make sure that we're putting each and every person in a better position.
This is an ongoing investigation. If you can help, call Crime Stoppers. Reporting for your news leader in Fraser, Tia McKenzie, WRAG.
All right, man. Let's get into this white girl. Well, we'll get back to this later, man. But this white girl, Logan Federico, man. This white angel, man. The white community, they don't have time for this, man. Even the white community, they don't have time for it. They just, they don't care. They're focused on, Shiloh Hendrix. White community is not like banded together. That's the best thing for black people. That white community doesn't look at all this shit every day. They don't look at niggas with a fine-tooth comb. White people just, they just doing their life and their family and just like this. They're not like looking for this shit, right? They're not looking for it. They're not hunting for it.
To Dickie, who took my daughter's life. This is from her. You can't kill my spirit. You might be able to kill my body, my physical, but you cannot kill my love that my family and friends.
Oh my God, is this guy gonna fucking apologize to the killer? I haven't seen this yet. What do you think? Do you think he's gonna? Who thinks he's gonna apologize to the killer? Oh God, another one of these white dads, man. White dads suck, man. They say I thought having a dad in the house is supposed to be a good thing, man. Let me see. Let me see, man. Is this one of this is the story of Logan Federico, man. She just got whacked out in North Carolina by some Sun Man. Sun Man just broke into the house and killed her ass. It was a robbery. This white guy going, I don't know. I hope, is he going to apologize, man? I hope he don't apologize to the killer, man. Like, listen, white dads, man. Just if you just look at what happened to Austin Metcalf's father, man. Apologizing to the killer is not gonna fucking do nothing for you. Press 1.
The Dickie who took my daughter's life. This is from her. You can't kill my spirit. You might be able to kill my body, my physical, but you cannot kill my love that my family and friends shared with me.
A stern message right there from the victim's father. We begin News 19 at 7 with continuing breaking news coverage. A 22-year-old North Carolina woman found dead inside a home on Cypress Street. Columbia police say she was one of 10 people victimized by a man who broke into homes, stole at least one vehicle, and went on a shopping spree with stolen credit cards and ultimately setting a house on fire. Yes, this story has a lot of twists, and we're taking you through everything right now. First, this woman who was killed. The Richland County coroner has identified her as 22-year-old Logan Federico of Waxhaw, North Carolina. Columbia police say someone shot and killed her in a home over on Cypress Street while she was visiting the Columbia area, the Shannon community area. Investigators say the suspect, now identified as 30-year-old Alexander Dickey. Police say that Dickey broke into a home next door to the one Federico was in, stole multiple items, and then made his way to the next house. We're told he ultimately shot and killed her before stealing a vehicle and then going on a shopping spree in West Columbia. And he reportedly did that with stolen credit cards. Police say Dickey made his way in a stolen vehicle to Saluda County, where the vehicle broke down. And they say he called a tow truck to go ahead and take the stolen vehicle to a location in the Lexington County area in the town of Gaston. And that's where we are told Dickey committed more crimes, including burglarizing a home and setting it on fire. Investigators say they talked about how this afternoon this case allowed Logan's Federico's father to go ahead and talk about his daughter's life. Have a listen.
Couldn't have been more proud of you all. You know, we talk about fighting for victims, but we also, you've heard me say before, we're all moms and dads and brothers and sisters. And this touches all of us in a way that it'll never leave us. And as I told you, you're part of our family now, and we all heal together.
Yes, I lost my daughter, but I gained a family. And I thank you for letting me speak. And please keep my daughter and your family in our prayers.
Okay, can everybody hear me okay? All right, we'll get started. Thank you all for being here. Days like this are very difficult. You know, I wear my emotions on my sleeve. We don't do this often, but these are important. We fight for our victims, and it's important for us to tell a story. I'm joined today by Sheriff Kuhn from Lexington County Sheriff's Department, our coroner, Nada Rutherford. They were with us from the very beginning, and that was Lexington County. The incident happened on the morning of May 3rd in the 2700 block of Cypress Street. At 11:14 a.m., we received a 911 call that was made after a female victim was found deceased in one of the homes on Cypress Street. We also received a call within a minute of the first call reporting a stolen vehicle from an adjacent property. When officers arrived on scene, they discovered the female that was deceased, and it looked suspicious. The coroner arrived, and the body was taken for an autopsy. Once the autopsy was conducted, the coroner's office determined that the death was by a fatal gunshot wound, and she's going to speak to the cause of death now.
The life of 22-year-old Logan Federico ended on the morning of May 3rd after a fatal gunshot wound to her chest. The manner of death is homicide. Logan was located in the 2700 block of Cypress Street when this homicide occurred in one of the homes on that street. A full autopsy was performed along with toxicology, and various samples were collected from Logan's body should further testing be required in the future. There were no obvious signs of other trauma to Logan's body. Our condolences are with her family, her friends, and the community who is mourning this tragic loss. We will continue as the Richland County Coroner's Office to collaborate with law enforcement into the investigation of this homicide.
Thank you, Madam Coroner. Logan's father is here, Mr. Federico. He's going to address you all in a moment. And I also, before I continue with this summary of events, I want to recognize the investigators that worked around the clock on this since it happened. They're in this room, and couldn't have been more proud of you all. You know, we talk about fighting for victims, but we also, you've heard me say before.
My name is Stephen Federico, and I am Logan Haley Federico's father, better known as Dad or her hero. Unfortunately, that day, I could not be her hero. My daughter, I cherished. She was a strong, fun, loving individual who did what she wanted to do and was spicy. She was the biggest Taylor Swift fan that I've ever seen. I took her to the Taylor Swift concert myself, and then I became one.
So his daughter's a big Taylor Swift fan. Let me tell you how fucked up white liberals are. Like Taylor Swift, right? Because she got killed by an ape-looking jigaboo nigga, Taylor Swift won't even tweet out RIP. Because she got killed by a nigga. If she got killed by a white person, Taylor Swift would make a big deal about sending tickets to the family and sending merchandise to the family. But since she got killed by a nigga, Taylor Swift gonna ignore it. Press 1.
Unfortunately, that day, I could not be her hero. My daughter, I cherished. She was a strong, fun, loving individual who did what she wanted to do and was spicy. She was the biggest Taylor Swift fan that I've ever seen. I took her to the Taylor Swift concert myself, and then I became one. My daughter was working hard at school, working 2 jobs to become a teacher. She loved and adored kids, children of all ages. She had a bright future with her. The message I want to send, what was his name? To Dickie, who took my daughter's life. This is from her. You can't kill my spirit. You might be able to kill my body, my physical, but you cannot kill my love that my family and Fred shared with me. My memories made with my daughter and my family and her friends will never die. I had some of the most courageous friends over my house last night celebrating Logan. We have developed a group text to stay in touch. They promised me they'll never forget me, never forget Logan. That text name is Logan's Crew. She will live on forever. Maybe not physically, but spiritually. She will touch people and protect over people. Somehow she will still have a huge, huge decision about what kids' life and looking over them. She became very goal-oriented, and she was achieving those goals, working hard to achieve that. I ask you to take in consideration the work that these officers did. I cannot tell you the line of communication daily, how I was informed how things were going. This is the most professional staff of anything, any company I've been associated with. They are absolutely the best of the best. And they need to be told that every day, how appreciative we are of them. And they don't get told enough. Yes, I lost my daughter.
What do you think about this? What do you think about him? Do you think he's a you think he's a spineless, cucked out dad, or you like him? What do you guys think about this dad, man? Is he spineless, cucked out, or is he just, is he just a normal dad, man? What are your thoughts on him, on this one? Yeah, man, I don't think he's that bad, man. He hasn't apologized yet. He hasn't apologized to the killer yet, so I like him, man. I just wish there was a way we could give him an N-word pass, man. I wish we could give him an N-word pass. Like, yo, you got free reign with that N-word, man. Go ahead and let it fly, man. Yo, show us. Yo, get jiggy with the N-word, my nigga. Try out some new shit, man. Yeah, I gotta send him the N-word pass, man. I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna get it to him, man. Go ahead and walk that thing out, man.
But I gained a family. And I thank you for letting me speak. And please keep my daughter and your family in our prayers. spend.
First at 4, police call her an innocent victim. 22-year-old Logan Federico of Waxhaw was gunned down in South Carolina after a night out with friends. A suspect in a murder was denied bond and remains in jail in Lexington County, South Carolina. Queen City News anchor Robin Kennedy heard from Logan's father, who says she was working hard in school and wanted to become a teacher.
My name is Stephen Federico, and I am Logan Haley Federico's father, better known as Dad or her hero. Unfortunately, that day, I could not be her hero.
The father of 22-year-old Logan Federico, the Waxhaw woman killed during a home invasion in Columbia, South Carolina, had strong words for Alexander Dickey, a convicted felon accused of killing Logan.
The message I want to send
Nah, I disagree. Those weren't strong words. Come on, white people. If you're calling that strong words, man, we need to. Oh my God. I'm trying to like this dad, man. And then here she come talking about he had strong words. He did not have strong words for him. Press 1. He did not have strong words. Those weren't strong words. Look at this nigga, man. That beautiful white Southern belle. Look at this nigga. That beautiful white Southern belle was gonna make some white man a beautiful wife one day, man. And this goddamn ape done fucking ruined it and shit, man. This goddamn ape done ruined it. And I bet, I bet when they look at the criminal record, he probably should have been under the jail if it wasn't for crime, prison reform, and goddamn woke crime policies and shit. Yeah, no, those words were fine until you say that they're strong. I had no problem with the dad's words until the lady tried to say he had strong words. Those were not strong words. At this point, as long as the white father doesn't apologize to the person who killed their daughter, I'm fine. Or the kid. If you're a white person, you don't apologize or you don't forgive the person who killed your kid before they even asked for it. Now, if they at the trial, at the sentencing, if they say, you know, you want to speak nigga, and the nigga turn around and be like, I'm sorry that, you know, that happened to your daughter. You know, I'm sorry that, you know, your daughter passed away. You know, I think about it every night. And I just very sorry. If you want to forgive him after that shit, fine. But at least let the nigga ask for it. At least let the nigga ask for forgiveness. But this father, he hasn't forgiven him yet. At least I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, unless he's made some other statements.
Words for Alexander Dickey, a convicted felon accused of killing Logan.
The message I want to send. What was his name? Dickey. The Dickey who took my daughter's life. This is from her. You can't kill my spirit. You might be able to kill my body, my physical, but you cannot kill my love that my family and friends shared with me.
Logan, a South Piedmont Community College student in Monroe, was visiting friends in Columbia over the weekend when police say Dickey broke into 2 homes, shot Logan in the chest, stole credit cards, a gun, and a car.
The suspect drives away in the stolen vehicle and heads towards West Columbia.
and goes on what can best be described as a shopping spree.
When the car broke down, police say Dickey called a tow truck to have the stolen car taken to a friend's house. And then police say he ran away from law enforcement. Car broke down, police say Dickey called. Car broke down, police say When the car broke down, police say Dickey called a tow truck to have the stolen car taken to a friend's house. When the car broke down, police say Dickey called a tow truck to have the stolen car taken to a friend's house. When the car broke down, police say Dickey called a tow truck to have the stolen car taken to a friend's house. When the car broke down, police say Dickey called a tow truck to have the stolen car taken to a friend's house. A college student in Monroe was visiting friends in Columbia over the weekend when police say Dickey broke into 2 homes, shot Logan in the chest, stole credit cards, a gun, and a car.
The suspect drives away in the stolen vehicle and heads towards West Columbia and goes on what can best be described as a shopping spree.
When the car broke down, police say Dickey called a tow truck to have the stolen car taken to a friend's house. And then police say he ran away from law enforcement when they closed in on him, sparking a manhunt that ended with him setting fire to a house and having to be pulled out by law enforcement.
He's a true convict and deserves to be in jail for the rest of his life.
Robin Kennedy, Queen City News.
Wow. Wow. What a beautiful white angel, man. She was gonna make somebody a beautiful wife, man. Alexander Dickey, man. God, no. Damn. Wow. Wow. I don't want to see no white backlash, man. And I don't think there's going to be a white backlash like that. I think there's going to be like a sophisticated white backlash. It's going to be a wine and cheese backlash. It's going to be a wine and cheese backlash, man. You know, it's only but so much that white people can do, so that's good. White people have confined themselves. White people have used their own laws. They've confined themselves with their own laws. So any group of white people, like, look at the Patriot Front. And look at January 6th. If any white people gather, if any white people gather anywhere, it's gonna be the government gonna be on your ass. So you really can't there can't be no backlash. Because if more than 3 white people get together, they're gonna fucking the feds is gonna be they're gonna send a federal agent to infiltrate them. If a bunch of white guys get together and have a fucking card game, the feds gonna try to infiltrate the card game. So it really ain't but so much that you can do. But there is gonna be a backlash socially. Socially. I don't think it's gonna be a violent backlash. I think socially it's gonna be a backlash. People gonna stop giving a fuck about black people in all their complaints. People gonna stop caring. It's gonna be a general malaise and fatigue about black people. Well, I'm fine. What you mean wake up? I'm fine. Don't you see me talking? I'm fine. Everybody, shh. A black woman is talking.
Made that flight. You did. And you think you're gonna check me in. I bet you we won't. Okay?
I paid for a ticket.
And you didn't pay $25 for agent assistance and you checked in 3 hours later. Hello.
I just said that I
get on your flight.
Yeah, I just said that I would pay the
$25. And you thought you were gonna get on your flight. And you thought you was gonna get on your flight. And you thought you was gonna get on your flight. And you thought you was gonna get on your flight.
I literally paid for a ticket. I'm here 30 minutes. I'm here 30 minutes before my flight, and they're not letting me check in.
And you're not getting on your flight.
Because it's a policy. We don't control that.
And you will never fly.
You were about to let me check in. You were about to let me check in, and you decided that you ain't gonna let me check in.
Make me check you in.
You literally work for a company that I bought a plane ticket for. I'm here 30 minutes before the flight.
Can you please leave, sir?
No.
Can you please leave my personal space?
I'm not in your personal space. This is not your personal space.
This is my stationery.
This is not your personal space. You work for a company. This is not your personal space.
We ain't gotta worry about it. We ain't gotta worry about it.
You don't have to worry about it. You're literally not doing your job for a customer that has paid for a plane ticket to get home.
I told you to stop putting the camera on me, sir.
I'm literally here at Frontier. I bought a ticket and they are not letting me check in. For no reason whatsoever.
Well, you said you're never flying the airline again, so we might as well help you out and have you not fly the airline.
I've already bought a ticket. I've literally already bought a ticket, and this is your reaction.
See how calm and composed that one white guy was? And you see how the other cucked out white guy threw him under the bus? And sided with the sisters? That's what I'm saying. It could never be no backlash. This is a perfect example. Shout out to Big Larry. Big Larry in the building, man. This is why there could never be no backlash. Let me tell you why there could never be no backlash. Listen to how calm this dude is handling this too well. He should have called them both a bunch of she-boons. You look here, you little niggeresses. He don't want to lose his job though. Think about it. They're not going to lose their jobs for this. But he could lose his job if he called them niggers. Or not even niggers, if he called them she-boons. Or ghetto mafia. Listen to the white guy, the other white guy, the other cucked out white guy. See, white liberals are never going to let white people do a real backlash. And even though I hate white liberals, I think that is good though for me, for me personally. White liberals will never let y'all do a real backlash.
They made that flight. You did. And you think you're gonna check me in. I bet you we won't. Okay?
I paid for a ticket.
And you
Yeah,
didn't
I
pay
paid for a
$25 for
ticket.
agent assistant, and you checked it 3 hours later. Hello.
I just
And you
said
thought
that
you
I.
were gonna get on your flight.
Yeah, I
And you
just
thought
said
you
that
were gonna
I
get on your
would
flight.
pay the
And you thought you were gonna
$25.
get on your flight. And you thought you were gonna get on your flight. And you thought you were gonna get on your flight. And you thought you were gonna get on your flight.
I literally paid for a ticket. I'm here 30 minutes. I'm here 30 minutes before my flight, and they're not letting me check in.
And you're not getting on your flight.
Because it's a policy. We don't control that.
And you will never fly
You were
on
about to
Frontier
let me
Airlines
check
again.
in. You were about to let me check in,
Oh,
and you decided that you ain't gonna let me check in.
Make me check you in. Make
You
me check
literally
in.
work for a
Make me
company that
check
I
you in.
bought a
Make
plane
me check
ticket
you in.
for. I'm here 30 minutes before the
Can you
flight.
please leave, sir?
No.
Can you please leave my personal space?
I'm not in your personal space.
You're in
This
my
is
face.
not
I
your
work
personal
here.
space.
This is my stationery.
This is not
I'm at
your
Frontier.
personal space. You work for a company. This is not your personal space.
We ain't gotta worry about it. We ain't gotta worry about it.
You don't have
We
to
ain't
worry
getting on
about
no
it. You're literally not
We
doing
ain't
your
gotta get on no
job
flight.
for a customer that has paid for a plane ticket to get home.
I told you to stop putting the camera on me, sir.
I'm literally here at Frontier. I bought a ticket, and they are not letting me check in. For no reason whatsoever.
Well, you said you're never flying the airline again, so we might as well help you out and have you not fly the airline.
I've already bought a ticket. I've literally already bought a ticket, and this is your reaction.
You see the white cuck in the green shirt?
Literally already.
The white cuck in the green shirt. He sided with the sisters, even though the sisters was completely out of, like, those sisters are completely out of line. Like, I don't care where you fly on lax at the workplace or relaxed standards at any workplace, those sisters are completely out of line. And that fucking white dude with the green shirt who looked like a manager because he got on a green shirt, I think he's a manager because everybody else has on black and he has on green. He sided with the sisters.
Why would you want to support a white racist?
Because I want to support free speech, and you cannot have free speech in a country if you
That's
have.
fine. You can support free speech, but you also have to be accountable for what you say. She is. I mean, would you use the N word out of interest?
Yes.
You would.
I do quite frequently.
You use the N word quite frequently. Well, why? Other than the fact you're a despicable racist, are you?
Some would say I am. I guess according to the ADL, I'm a white supremacist. I'm a neo-Nazi.
Yeah. Well, if you use the N word repeatedly, you are a racist, then, are you? Are you?
Sure, I'll embrace that. If that means forwarding, helping white people achieve freedom of speech, real freedom of speech, which, by the way, Shiloh Hendrix is being attacked on all fronts. They're trying to bring legal charges against her. They're trying to get her children taken away. So you were saying Carmelo Anthony, it doesn't matter. That's a different.
Sorry, but just to be
thing.
clear, you just said to me you use the N word regularly. In what context? Do you use it with black people?
Yes, if it's appropriate.
When would it be appropriate
uses
to
it
use the
about
N
black
word? When would it be appropriate?
Anytime I feel like it.
So you're an unashamed racist.
Correct.
Well, do you understand that makes you a despicable human being?
I guess so. I don't really care. I mean, why are we not talking about Shiloh Hendrix? Why are we talking about?
Well, actually, I think you've moved it on in this debate very quickly to your own racism, which explains why you've supported her in public and why you've got all these views. You see no problem with a woman shrieking the N-word repeatedly because you yourself are a despicable racist. And you've just proudly admitted that with a smug grin on your face, which is pretty horrifying, actually, for most people to have to watch. And shame on you. You're entitled to do it, and I'm entitled to call you despicable.
All right, Piers. That's right, Piers. Let her know, man. That lady was an idiot. She was a moron. She know damn well she don't be calling no fucking black sister. This chick know damn well she ain't running up on no sister saying the N-word. Press 1. That white girl ain't running up on no sisters using the N-word. Hell no. I know a bullshitter when I see one. She full of shit. That bitch full of shit. Shiloh just snapped. It wasn't even like Shiloh was she just snapped. Sometimes you get in fatigue. In fatigue. It's called nigga fatigue. She snapped. She couldn't take it no more. Look at these little girls. You think that white woman would use the N-word around these little girls? Press 1 if you think that white girl would use the N-word around these little girls. These 14, 15-year-old little girls. Black girls. Okay, what's the right question, Freddie? What's the right question? What's the right question? Since I'm asking the wrong question. What's the right question? See, they're making it seem like Shiloh is just some racist running around using the N-word. I don't think Shiloh was. I think Shiloh snapped. The little black kid was going in her bag, and then she looks up and some inbred, crooked tooth Somalian with a forehead the size of a goddamn movie screen is in her face talking about, you just used the N-word? You just used the nigga word? You just used the nigga word? Say it again. Say it again. And she was like, all right, fuck you, nigger. I don't even think she was, I swear to God, I don't think she left the house planning on saying nigger that day, man. Yeah, she just had enough. He said, why would you walk into a lion cage at the zoo? I don't know, man. It's just not smart. But no, what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that white woman wouldn't say the N-word around these girls while they're fighting. I'm talking about if these little girls were sitting there with their legs crossed, reading books, that white woman would not come around these little girls and say the N-word. Because she knows she would get her ass kicked. And I think Shiloh's the same way. I think Shiloh just had nigger fatigue. She just had nigger fatigue. She did not leave the house saying, yeah, I'm the first nigga that fucked with me today. No. This woman right here, this white woman is full of shit. This white woman do not go around black people using the N-word. Stop it, bitch.
Shiloh Hendrix is being attacked on all fronts. They're trying to bring legal charges against her. They're trying to get her children taken away. So you were saying Carmelo Anthony, it doesn't matter. That's a different
Sorry, but just to be
thing.
clear, you just said to me you use the N-word regularly. In what context? Right. Do you use it with black people?
Yes, if it's appropriate.
When would it be?
What's my point is that this bitch is lying. If I believed her, I would say, yeah, I could believe that woman uses the N-word, calls black people the N-word to their face. I'm telling you, I don't believe this person here. I'm not saying that everybody. There may be some white people that call black people niggas to their face. I'm telling you, This woman right here, just her, that's on Piers Morgan, talking big bad, talking about she used the N-word. I promise you she would never use the N-word around some sisters. I promise you. That's what I'm saying. That's my fucking point. She's a fraud. This bitch, listen. This bitch's heart would jump out of her chest. Just the black girls I used to hang around with back in like the 2000s. Just them walking in the room, this bitch's heart would jump out of her chest and do the goddamn stanky leg. Her heart would be doing the stanky leg across the floor. Traffic is different. You in your car, that's different. This bitch is acting like if she was around some black girls chimping out, like she's acting like if she was at that airport and those two black agents, those two black agents were acting like that. She's acting like she would say, "Come on, you two niggers, stop it." She would not say that. She would not say that. Because then them two black girls would definitely lose their job. They would definitely lose their job. I'm telling you, though, you got to understand, though. Frauds are frauds. I don't care what you're talking about. A fraud is a fraud. If some nigga came on here and was like, "Yeah, man, I'm the toughest nigga in my neighborhood. Everybody's scared of me." If some white dude came up here and was like, "Yeah, man, I go hunting with my boys, man, and I could knock the deer off. I could knock a tick off a deer from 200 yards away." When you're lying, you're lying. It don't matter what you're lying about. And she's lying about this. This woman is not built like that. She's lying about this.
Be appropriate to use the N-word. When would it be appropriate?
Anytime I feel like it.
So you're an unashamed racist.
Correct.
Well, do you understand that makes you a despicable human being?
I guess so. I don't really care. I mean, why are we not talking about Shiloh Hendrix? Why are we talking about?
Well, actually, I think you've moved it on in this debate very quickly to your own racism, which explains why you've supported her in public and why you've got all these views. You see no problem with a woman shrieking the N-word repeatedly because you yourself are a despicable racist, and you've just proudly admitted that with a smug grin on your face, which is pretty horrifying, actually, for most people to have to watch. And shame on you. You're entitled to do it, and I'm entitled to call you despicable.
I believe this lady. I believe this one. This one right here, I believe her. I believe this woman would say nigga around some black people.
I'm not going to say I'm sorry to them, because they kept pushing at it. So, and that's all I'd really like to say.
What about your use of the N-word?
I used that word because they forced me into it.
Do you see how that's incredibly offensive?
Yes, I do. That's why I said it. I'm not going to say I'm sorry to them because they kept pushing at it. So, and that's all I'd really like to say.
What about your use of the N-word?
I used that word because they forced me into it.
Do you see how that's incredibly offensive?
Yes, I do. That's why I said it. I'm not going to say I'm sorry to them because they kept pushing at it. So, and that's all I'd really like to say.
What about your use of the N-word?
I used that word because they forced me into it.
Do you see how that's incredibly offensive?
Yes, I do. That's why I said it.
See, I would believe that this woman would say it. But that other white lady, she was just talking, she was just trying to play big and bad. That other white lady trying to play big and bad, man. She ain't with that, she ain't about that life.
There are going to be people that tell you that you don't belong, and I am here to tell you over and over and over that you absolutely belong. There are people that are going to tell you
But hold on, that's not true though. Some places you don't belong. Like that's terrible advice. That's horrible advice. What if there's a place where you don't belong? Maybe this is why niggas have such a hard problem leaving. There are certain places, there's places I don't belong. There's some places where I don't belong. Like any movie theater in the country right now, I haven't bought a ticket. I don't have a ticket for any movie that's playing right now. I don't belong in any theater. There's no theater in the country that I belong right now because I promise you I have not bought a ticket for any movie. I've not bought a bus token or a train fare card for a train. I don't belong on any train. Right this moment, I don't belong on any train or any bus. I have not paid a fare for any bus right now. Why is this whore telling black people that you belong? No, there are places where you don't belong.
are going to be people that tell you that you don't belong, and I am here to tell you over and over and over that you absolutely belong. There are people that are going to tell you that there is not a table in which there is a seat for you, but I am here to remind you of Montgomery and those folding chairs. Let me tell you that we know how to use a chair, whether we pulling it up or we doing something else with it. Let me hear
Yeah. Yo, she talk about that where all them dudes beat up them white old ladies with them chairs, man. She told about an incident literally where it was a fight, but during that incident, several like white grandmothers got hit upside the head with chairs by grown men. Now, if it was just, it's inexcusable to use that as an example, being a congresswoman, especially knowing the racial, just the racial powder keg that situation was. But then when you go look at it, it's like, damn, this is beneath a congresswoman. You're not supposed to talk like this, man. Because especially when you crying racism, could you imagine if a white congressman said this? Say there was an incident where a bunch of black people beat the shit out of white people with chairs. And a white congresswoman was up there, Marguerite Chandler Green, was up there, yeah, y'all, we know how to use chairs against niggas. She has so much privilege. This woman has so much privilege. This woman has so much privilege.
Of Montgomery and those folding chairs. Let me tell you that we know how to use a chair, whether we pulling it up or we doing something else with it. Let me be the first one to tell you that I know that y'all are ready to put your boots on the ground. That's your cue. There we go. Hey.
You ready? Where them fans at? Where them
She was never them. God damn it. Fuck. My bad. I didn't mute myself that time. But Jasmine Crockett was never one of these people. Jasmine Crockett was never one of these people. She was never one of these people. She went to that white private school. And then she went to a PWI college. And she's coming to an HBU talking all sassy. When she was never one of these broads. She was never one of these broads that went to a HBCU. She was never these people right here, these young black people that are HBCUs. She was never them. She just turned into them like 2 years ago. And she coming to an HBCU talking all street and ghetto. Making these people think you can get to Congress acting like fucking Remy Ma. You can get the fucking Congress. These people here, they probably think she went to Booker T. Washington High School and then went to goddamn Bethune-Cookman for college. That's what these people probably think. She just like us. She grew up in the hood, fighting and shit. Fighting that goddamn at Chuck E. Cheese and shit. Fighting at Six Flags, fighting at the movie theater, fighting at the mall. And then went to Martin Luther King Jr. High School. And then went to goddamn HBCU. No, that's not her. Why is some uppity, privileged black girl telling these fucking HBCU kids that they can get to Congress rolling their neck and popping their lips? And you can tell she a fraud too. Cause she ain't deliver it. She don't deliver it like a real sassy black woman. She deliver it like somebody. Her delivery is like somebody who is playing a role. She don't deliver it like a real sassy black woman.
There are going to be people that tell you that you don't.
She's a fraud, just like the white girl. The white girl that was on Piers Morgan. I'm getting the same fraud energy that from as I get from Jasmine Crockett. It's that same fraud energy. Like you not this ain't really you. You wouldn't throw rice at a Chinese wedding.
There are going to be people that tell you that you don't belong, and I am here to tell you over and over and over that you absolutely belong. There are people that are going to tell you that there is not a table in which there is a seat for you, but I am here to remind you of Montgomery and those folding chairs. Let me tell you that we know how to use a chair, whether we pulling it up or we doing something else with it. Let me be the first one to tell you that I know that y'all are ready to put your boots on the ground. That's your cue. There we go. Hey.
You ready?
Their money, right? Off the hey TikTok. I just got a real quick question. So we all know what happened with Shiloh Hendrix and how
you need to GoFundMe for some new teeth, man. Somebody get send this. Let's start a give, send, go for this dude to get some new teeth, man. I know as you get older, the bottom teeth get crooked, but god damn. This nigga we need to start a give, send, go, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Jeez.
Hey TikTok. I just got a real quick question. So we all know what happened with Shiloh Hendrix and how she got all this goddamn money, right? Off all the wrong reasons. But you know what? It is what it is at this point, right? So I'm just sitting here thinking, what about the baby? What about the baby? Because technically that baby is going to grow up and be part of the goddamn Triple K. That baby might grow up to be Hitler. That baby is going to grow up and probably be the worst of the worst out there in the world. And you know what? I don't want that baby policing children that look like me. I don't want that baby growing up doing anything else that to people that look like me, all because it was taught that. But since, unfortunately, CPS is not going to be able to do nothing, what should we do? I think you guys should let me know in the comments, because part of my thinking was, fuck it, start a GoFundMe, you know, raise about $1 million, go slap the hell out that baby, make that baby brainless or something for a while. At least you still get to live. I mean, it just might be a little fucked up, you know? But hey, that's what happens when you grow up with racist-ass parents. You gotta eat their consequences. Hey TikTok, I just got a real quick question. So we all know what happened.
And he a fraud too. He another one. He wouldn't throw rice at a Chinese wedding. He trying to hype other people up to do some stupid shit. But let me tell you this though. When brothers get two nickels to rub together, I'm talking about two. When a brother get a penny and a nickel to rub together. When a nigga get a penny and a nickel to rub together, this is what niggas do.
Yep. On my shoulder.
Sister's mad about this, boy. Sister's mad about these two ball players. The last two are ball players. They play. This one play ball. Where the other one? These ones play ball. These last. I think these last three play ball. Yeah, these last three play ball. But look, they love the white women. Niggas love them white women, boy. Love them white women. I wonder why, man. I can't put my finger on why, man. Make sure y'all support the channel via PayPal, Cash App, or the Super Chat, man. Hit the like button. Everybody smash that motherfucking like button, man. For me. Salute to SOAF, man. SOAF, man, in the building, man. Look how many times she had the chance to leave. Look how many times. This is the problem with black people. They never leave. The other woman didn't even get out of her seat. Look how many chances this woman has to leave.
She's pepper spraying her.
Yo, that pepper spray ain't no joke, Jack. That pepper spray ain't no joke. That's why I tell you, I don't know why y'all women don't carry pepper spray. That pepper spray is finito, boy. That's the final boss, man. Pepper spray is the final boss. Whatever they were talking about, whatever they were saying, whatever they were claiming, whatever their problem was, whatever their issue was, that pepper spray is the final boss, man. It's a wrap.
She's pepper spraying her.
You got pepper spray. Get the fuck out of here.
Somebody need to come out with some pepper spray and call it the sister stopper. The sister stopper.
Hilarious. Sam, get out the black and white. No, dude. I kind of inhaled. Like that was fucking crazy. The cops are crazy.
My tongue burns.
I know. Oh shit. I'm burning. Just get the fuck out of here. Come on.
We gotta go. I'm not passing through there. Exit through the other door.
Damn, I smell. Oh, God.
Damn, that bitch. Oh, my eyes.
That was great.
My eyes are burning me. My eyes are burning me.
Oh shit. I know, dude.
Babe, my eyes. Ow, I gotta go.
Come on. Oh my God! You got it all in recording.
Where's the food?
I got it right here.
My eyes fucking burn.
My throat burns. Yo, she pepper sprayed her. See? Nah. Did you see?
Arguing and
And
one
one-
of the ladies threw a soda at her, so the other one was like.
You're
Bigger than
talking
that,
about
bro.
as bigger than that as you're recording me. I'm gonna avoid your shit just like you asked for. I hope you have a good day.
You're gonna be the next one fired, bro. That's crazy.
Cool.
That's crazy.
I hope you have a good day and please get out of the store. Yeah, please get out of the store because I have a customer behind you. Thank you. Have a good day. Get out of the store. You're saying no black person shops here. Get out of the store, please, like I asked. Get out of the store like I asked.
Wow, look.
Get out of the store like I asked.
Don't please.
Get out of the store like I asked.
Don't touch
Please
me.
get off of the property.
Don't touch me.
Because of what?
Please don't touch me.
Get off the property because
Why
of
are
what?
you walking up on me?
You're sitting here and you're in my business.
Why are you're touching me? Quit touching me. Come on, stop touching me. It's all good. Come on, bro.
You're assaulting me, bro.
Hey,
Because of what?
life's too short, Red.
Life is too short. You got a family, bro. Go take care of your family.
Yeah, man. I think the white boy don't know he's eligible for a stab to the heart, man. White boy didn't get the memo, man. White boy did not get the memo, man. You are eligible for a stab to the heart. You came up there with a broom too? Yo, think about what the black people saying about Carmelo Anthony, right? He walked up with a broom in his hand. If this brother would have stabbed him, man, this is a way better case than Carmelo Anthony. Way better case, man.
Get out of the store like I asked.
Don't please.
Get out of the store like I asked.
touch
Please
me.
get off of the property.
Don't touch me.
Because of what?
Please
Get off the property because
Why
of
are
what?
you walking up on me?
You're sitting here and you're in my business.
Why are you're touching me? Quit touching me. Come on, stop touching me. It's all good. Come on, bro.
You're assaulting me,
bro.
because of what?
Life's too short, Red.
Life is too short. You got a family, bro. Go take care of your family. I was gonna give you food, bro.
What's up, brother?
How you giving
You
us
all right?
food when we are?
No, I'm asking you to politely please get off the property.
No.
That's the point in
Call
the
the
business.
cops.
I'm asking you to politely please leave this business property.
Call the cops.
No, because I did inside and now you're sitting here bickering.
Call the cops.
I don't need you. You should respect someone asking
I'm
someone
not.
and leave.
I'm not. Call the cops.
Yeah, you're saying you're not because you're not respecting it. Now please get the
I'm
fuck
not.
out.
Call the cops.
How you talking, bro?
You're
Bigger than
talking
that,
about
bro.
as bigger than that as you're recording me. I'm gonna avoid your shit just like you asked.
That grown-ass woman saw a little kid, harassed the little kid, and then raised over $500,000 to relocate because she was getting harassed because people found out what she did and they didn't like her and addressed it. My whole thing is to the people who donated, you're disgusting. But I feel like make them donate more. I feel like just keep doing it. put the face out there, put the name out there, I feel like everywhere they go, they should be targeted. They honestly shouldn't have a child like that. I don't understand how people can be caught on camera literally harassing a child beyond like some beyond disgusting shit, like literally hurling racist slurs at a child and still keep their kid. That's like they don't have morals. They don't have like any like they don't have there's like something wrong in their head, and they have to like, oh my god, take that child away from them, please. I don't know what they're doing to that child, but trust and believe. If they're gonna treat random people's kids like that, it's oh my god, to feel that comfortable. She's probably doing some crazy ass fucking shit to that child. Oh my god, God forbid. But yeah, I was really just get her face out there, get her name out there, find out where she's gonna work, find out all that shit. Just don't just like this. It's one thing to get caught in that shit because it's on video. And then like yep, your punishment. Yeah, like if they call your job, that's on you. They're like literally just telling your job what you did, showing your job a video of you doing something. If your job decides to fire you, you shouldn't have done it. Like you knew there was requirements to work at places, but you guys decided you wanted to go and raise for $500,000. Yeah, so make it so much worse now. Like whatever y'all were gonna do, like doing before, bring it up like 20 times. Like
Jesus Christ, man. I don't know how I listened to that whole fucking thing, man. I don't know how I listened to that whole thing.
Don't sit down on my shit. I suggest you calm down. I suggest you. Get up. Don't sit down on my shit. I suggest you calm down. I suggest you.
Yeah, when a black dude do this, man, you about to get stabbed in the chest, man. White dude made a good decision, man. When a black dude does this, you're about to get stabbed in the chest. When we do like this, we go, we about to stab you in the chest. Oh yeah, man. White dude had more he had more situational awareness than he had better situational awareness than Austin Metcalf, man.
Yeah. Don't sit down on my shit. I suggest you calm down. I suggest you.
If I'm this white guy, I would have got up and moved on the other side of the goddamn airport. This is like an airport or something. An airport or But here's the thing. I will say this. If there's a whole bunch of seats, like we don't know how many seats there are on each side. But if there's a bunch of seats, right, like an empty row, and you come sit down next to me, that is kind of fucking annoying, man. Press 1. Let's keep it a buck. You come sit down right next to me and shit. Like, that's fucking annoying, man. Everybody just keep it a buck. I know we banging on niggas right now. Shout out to Big Larry, man. Big Larry in the building. I know we banging on niggas right now. But if it's a whole bunch of seats right there, you sit your faggot ass down right next to me, it is annoying. Now, is it worth killing you over? It depends. It depends. It depends on how much of a prefrontal cortex I have. It's kind of like a skit, like one of those pranks. You know how those pranksters? That'll be a funny prank. Like go around and sit right next to people and shit. And just sit, like it'd be the whole empty place and just sit down right next to him. I'd love to see a prankster do that shit. It's like, yeah, man, brother got a point here, man. Man, get your faggot ass up and get the fuck from right there. Now, killing you, like it looked like he was about to. It looked like he was about to assault the guy. It looked like he was about 2 seconds away from jumping on the guy. Now, jumping on the guy, I don't think it's worth that. But where I'm from, it definitely would, without a doubt, lead to that. Like this is why blacks and whites, why the cultures clash so much, because most black people, like, we know that this could easily turn into a shooting, a stabbing, at the very least a fight. Doing something like that could turn into a very least a shouting match or a fight or something like that. White people, they would think that that's irrational. They would think that that's absurd to fight over something like that. Shout out to Zarias, man. He says the sister stopper. I just laughed my ass off on that. Yeah, the sister stopper, man. I'm gonna have to market my own spray, man. My own pepper spray, man. I'm gonna do the link tonight, man. I'm gonna drop the link tonight. I'm trying to get through all these stories during the day, man. Tonight I'm gonna drop the link immediately, man. As soon as I come on live tonight, I'm gonna drop the link. I'm gonna drop the link immediately, man. I'm gonna try to come on tonight at like 10. I'm gonna try to come on tonight at like 10, man. For real, for you guys. I'm gonna try to come back at 10. Listen. He said, "Try." Oh no, yeah. I'm gonna try, but I'm pretty sure I'll be able to come back at 10. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
I suggest you come back.
Why would you still want to be this close to somebody that's that mad? If he's that mad, why didn't you move to the other side? I would have just listened. If I was white and as a brother, I wouldn't have moved at all. Brother ain't gonna let nobody talk to him like that. A brother gonna still. A brother, once you got rude with a brother not listening to nothing else you say. Once a brother feel like you tried to get loud or rude or disrespect him, he gonna just sit there out of spite. But if I was a white guy, right, like this guy is, right, I would have just got up and moved to the other side of the seating area. Because you're still in this guy's presence and he's still pissed off at you. And you know these people are homicidal. They're the most homicidal people on the planet. You're still around a person that you just pissed off, who you know like there's no even comparison, man, to the homicide rates. Like this is like a damn rabbit sitting next to a fox. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would a rabbit piss off a fox and just scoot over one seat? It don't make no fucking sense, man. I'm trying to keep you gliders alive too, man. I'm trying to help you gliders, man. All this is to try to help you gliders, man. Shout out to Malik Quelly, man. He says, I'm not sitting next to sons for no reason. Because I know the mentality facts. But you know better, because you know that it could lead to death. Something as small as that could lead to words, and then the words lead to actions, and then the actions lead to death. It could set a chain of events. You can already see the chain of events down the line. White people, they used to being around each other, so when they come around sons, they don't know how to switch gears, man. They don't know how to switch gears. White people, y'all got to switch gears, man. When y'all come around sons, y'all have to switch gears. Shout out to David DeHart, man. He says, about a year ago, a couple in North Carolina was arguing with black people, called them the N 10 times or 12 times, and got a 10-year prison sentence. Yeah, man, I can believe that. I can believe that. That's where the one, if Kamala would have won, that would have definitely been the law. That would have 1,000% been the law of the land if Kamala would have won. He said, and take a nap before you go live. Yeah, man. I'm going live. I'm gonna take a nap, man. I'm taking a nap, man. Y'all can't say last night I didn't fall asleep once. Last night, if y'all was up there last night, I didn't fall asleep once. I didn't fall asleep once today. I didn't fall asleep. This is the third live in a row where I have not fallen asleep. This is the third live in a row where I have not fallen asleep. So yeah, man. So I don't mean to toot my own horn, you know what I'm saying? But it is. I ain't trying to brag or nothing. But the facts is facts, man. This is the third live in a row where I have not fallen asleep. I'll see you guys around 10, man. Same black time, same black channel. Out of here. Subscribe.